everybody. Little change of the intro. Usually I scream and clip the mic, but now I'm going, hey, everybody. Welcome to Quested. The energy's already
You're doing like an ASMR
yeah, I'm doing
intro.
like NPR. I am your friendly neighborhood DM, Mikey Malikowski, and I'm here with David Ramos.
Your friendly neighborhood DM, but not actually the DM, just a player.
Fact. It's just true. You're
Friendly
America's
neighborhood
sweet boy.
liar.
A player in the game and out of the game.
Liar. And I'm also here with Will Rafter.
Youngest of group,
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
sweetest of heart.
Very fair. And I'm also here with Nathan English.
Yeah, absolute fucking dweeb loser, waste of time.
Whoa.
What?
Hey,
Who said that?
hey, nobody,
Hey, you
Turn off the mic.
here.
nobody talks about my friend like that.
You're gonna have to beat my ass then. Because I'm talking mad shit.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
I'm going to beat the self-loathing out of you.
I'm gonna beat the confidence into you.
That self-talk, we need to work on that.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
what's
beat
that
the
shit that people
hatred out
say?
of you.
Say kind words to yourself or whatever.
Yeah, positive affirmation.
Is anyone just bullying themselves?
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of people bullying themselves.
You're looking
It's an
at them.
epidemic, yeah. You're in a group full of those people.
No one thinks less of me than I do. I could, except for my parents.
Is the bully in the room with you right now? Or with us right
Can
now?
you point to the person who did that?
You're just pointing at a
No.
mirror.
Me.
It's your boy. I'm bullying myself. So last time on Quested, I'm gonna do a little bit of light reading, and by light reading I mean a big ass paragraph because that was the
Goodness.
thickest episode in the
Jesus
fucking universe.
Fuck.
Okay. The gang, bloodied yet triumphant from their grapple with some gnomish thieves, left the suburbs of the Arsene district, returning to the Eye of the Villa. While partaking in some fine wine and some less fine lantern oil, Blint's longtime friend Crudgelin returned, distraught. It seems Orm was right, and Crudgelin was denied from Salameadows University due to having no references to speak of. This led him to try and join up with the Vibe Squad, name pending, and Isaac reluctantly teaching him how to manipulate people to quote-unquote help them. Crudgelin retired to bed after his victory over a flower-loving sailor, and the gang decided to fulfill their mission to find the bear cub Dewdrop in the Forest of Cats. As they neared the proximity, Glitch ran headlong. Isaac and Blint left trying to wrangle their friend. One thing led to another, and Glitch accidentally downed Dewdrop in a fright, allowing the Hellcats to descend upon them. In a tense battle, Glitch was overwhelmed, his legs being ripped from under him. Isaac, after playing it safe from the shadows, decided to try and fight, getting overwhelmed as well. Blint then proceeded to take on the horde of Hellcats one-on-one and managed to stabilize Glitch, activating a higher form of senses in him by accident. Isaac saw visions of the last conversation he had with his friend Curtis before awakening near death. They left the forest, Blint carrying an unconscious Dewdrop and an anxious Glitch. Isaac walked in pensive silence. Hildy Tuftwind, by the way, gave them various potions, and they were greeted by the vigilance they met at the Beazle abode. They were granted escort to the Silver Spires, but before they could make it there, they made a stop at the Church of the Keyclose, where Father Cromwell introduced himself and ominously stated, "We're due for a conversation." And if I didn't forget anything, that's where we find ourselves now. So, you find yourself in the Church of the Keyclose. It's this dark stone building. You previously walked past it, Isaac, and saw the people outside protesting, but they're not there anymore. Instead, you are greeted to a more casual after-hours scene of the church. Rain is pouring outside, and this man, who I described as taller, with black, straight, slicked-back hair, and a mustache, kind of music teacher vibes with these kind eyes, and the build of someone who was once very athletic, like a runner's body, but has like a little belly of someone who eats very well.
He sounds like he's gonna tie us to a railroad track.
Yeah, he's like a fucking Western villain. Yeah. He is wearing like priest garb, like all black with the little like
Oh
little white
god,
thing.
he's definitely gonna tie us to a railroad track.
Hey, see, I'm gonna tie you to a railroad track.
Is he twirling his mustache too?
Yeah, he's just sitting there. Now he has like in my mind, he has like a thick like cop stash. So you guys are standing I forgot to mention that the guards have stood by the entrance now. They are not blocking it off, but keeping a perimeter. And you guys are standing looking at this long scene of pews. It's this huge kind of like almost megachurch type thing, but with more of a classical like Notre Dame type build. And you see Father Cromwell is standing maybe like 20 feet away from you guys, just hands in front of him, just like holding his hands like a pious man would, and says, "Well, you look rather injured. I could have my healers take a look at you while we talk, if that's fine. Accompany me to my office, please." And he turns around without even, like, letting you say anything and starts walking to the back as the guards step up and give you a little, hand on the back nudge of encouragement to continue walking. Father Cromwell is still in view. He is just walking confidently to the back of the church. Past the, I don't know what that's exactly called. Like, where they stand to do their sermons.
As the guards are like pushing us forward, I want to turn around and I just want to get a really good look at both of them.
Okay.
I look at both of them like very intensely.
I don't think I described them very detailed the first time.
No.
It was
No, you didn't.
No, I don't know.
was-
I'm completely fucking lost right now.
okay. It was this older vigilant who was balding, very like short stubble with like this like pretty like lumberjacky kind of beard.
Oh, we can take him.
He's a more portly man, both human, and the younger whelp who's going bro in the background is this kind of like he's got like spiky hair, spiky blonde hair, these like pale green eyes, and he's just like
French tips.
fresh. He's got he's got the fucking the frosted tips.
Yeah, frosted tips.
He's got frosted tips. He's bouncing on the heels of his feet. He looks like he's fairly new to being deployed.
Me hanging over Blint's shoulder still and barely able to move.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, hey, Guy Fieri, respect my friend's boundaries.
And he just goes, I'm not infringing on no one's boundaries, bro. I'm just doing what the father
Did you
said."
ask consent to touch my friend's backs?
That's fair. Can I have do I have your consent?
No.
Okay, we'll keep moving then, and I don't have to touch you.
I don't like your tone.
I'm just doing my job, man.
My sensors detect danger.
My sensors detect danger too.
Isaac walks to the back.
Okay, so as you guys are walking, you see this like area for the sermons has this beautiful, which everyone can see from far away, this opalescent dome, but you were in closer proximity, and I don't know if you've ever been to the Key Close. Maybe when you were younger, you've been there.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah. Has Blint ever been there?
I'll say yes,
Okay.
but on like a visit. Not.
Yeah.
He never lived near it.
Yeah, gotcha.
But on like some kind of religious, family pressured visit to it. Yeah.
Because we haven't talked about it, but the religious pressure in Antropica is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And the closer you get to the Key Close, the more, cloistered people are. But you see this beautiful, like, built into the wall, this giant, like, little mini shrine to the Key Close. It looks just like the opalescent dome, but small, has this gold outline around it, and all these, like hundreds of candles burning around it with little, like, offerings to the Key Close. And as you turn the corner, going left to make into this kind of arching, like, walkway, you notice instead of these like massive ceilings, it becomes this more like walled off like wooden area. You guys are walking back, and the ceilings are maybe like 15 feet now, as opposed to like hundreds of feet. And as you're walking back, you're passing what looks like bunks and like barracks. It looks like they're housing like refugees and like people who get hurt in the city and have no like way to like they can't afford healing or vice versa. It seems like there's people of the church helping out, and also like some vigilants who don't have a home staying here. And they're like not armored. They're just like you can just like notice side by side, like looking around, their armor's like chilling by their beds and stuff. It's kind of like rough like orphanage vibes. But you know, the people are getting healing here. Like you watch some
orphan core.
yeah, orphan core. You look at some of the cloistered cloistered people of the church are healing some people who look, hurt or like they're just old and need like some healing to get through the day. And as you're walking closer to Father Cromwell now, you get to the very end of the church at this like stained glass kind of opalescent circle, this beautiful kind of like artwork thing, like a mastercraft artwork thing that someone built into it, denoting his office, like right above the doorway to his office. It's this wooden doorway, and you see this like stained glass thing of like the key close, and what you would know, Blint, is like a depiction of the like a word of mouth depiction, because no one's ever seen it, of like the villa inside the key close.
Oh, okay.
And as you pass this doorway with a little bit of light streaming through, you go into this nice like dark wood oak office with this bay window and a bunch of bookshelves, and it looks very uppity for a church in here. It looks almost like
so this is his office?
Yeah, it's like his office. It looks like what Isaac would know in like the Silver Spires as like the noblemen's offices looked
Blint
like.
does the annoying thing from high school kids would do where he jumps and slaps the doorway as they go in.
I'm still on your shoulder.
You're just bobbing as he's like
And you notice as like the guy behind you, the bro dude, just like does it too, but like really
we all do it.
coyly. He does it very coyly, like he tries not to whatever. And Father Cromwell rounds this big desk that looks like he's had a lot of documents poured over it and a lot of religious texts, but also some like straight up bags of gold, like bags, not like little pouches, like bags of gold. Just open. He is very open about this, and he rounds the desk, sits down in this nice like leather chair, and looks at you all and goes, "Take a seat. I'll have my healer come in very quickly. I can call them. Do you need assistance, young friend?" And he points to you.
I'm dying.
Well, and he snaps his fingers, and he goes, "Help is on the way."
Can you fix this feeling I'm having?
What are you feeling?
I can feel things. Like warmth and cold, and I don't like it.
That seems normal.
I'm broken.
I'm getting as much help as I can for you, friend. I don't know anyone who can do mechanic services, so
That sucks.
yeah, it is unfortunate for you, my friend, but this leads us to an interesting impasse. You see, I am a pious man. I am a man of business, and a man of keeping this church running, this city running, in a way of speaking. And, well, I didn't expect to have any interruptions. There seemed to be some interference between each other, between all of us. You, through one way or another, interfered with my business. And, well, I'm going to offer you an opportunity. I believe I should explain myself before I do that. Might make things a little easier. I have lived in this city my entire life. My parents were from Antropica, from the Key Close. They had numbers of their own. And seeing what that can do to someone, seeing the type of magic that can happen when someone is just gone one day and related to a number on their arm that is correct, it makes one believe. But I was lucky enough to have proof. There are people in this city who don't care to have proof, don't believe in the church. Religion can only speak to the religious. So I had to find another way to speak to the people of this great city. And I found, very quickly, in my life, gold is the way to speak to everybody. You seem like folk about town, and from what I've heard, you are good at what you do. So, well, we'll get there. As you can tell, men, and you watch as not only the healer comes in, after being allowed to come in, you see, not only are the 2 vigilants there that you know, 4 come in from other rooms that are connected that you did not know. Bookshelves turn around, and 4 other guards come in. They're wearing these Crescent Guard helms, so you can't really make out their facial features. And he goes, "These people are in my employ. And in fact, there are a lot of people that are in my employ. Notably, 4 gnomes that I was allowing to stay here. They were refugees from up north. Did some bad business I'm not too fond of. I am not one for thievery. Bribery is my sin, but I atone for it every day, and I'll learn. But for now, the Kiklos has given me a grand purpose and bigger plans, so we are making do. But I have a hard time making do and keeping people in line when adventurers are coming around killing people that I employ. Now, the lone survivor of that made me very aware that Isaac Yumero, instead of leaving the Silver Spires, was in our city with 2 new friends. A thing we do not have a problem, sir. I'm surprised. You did not strike me as a man of action. No offense. But it's that energy I enjoy and look for in someone I could maybe give opportunities to. And I think you'll want to hear me out. I believe the time of this city is fading. At least the old way. There is so much sin here. I am well aware of the sin myself that I've taken on to shepherd these people. And I don't wish the next generation the same experience. I believe, and I believe you would know this as well, sir, points to you, Isaac, there is a little soiree, a little celebration tonight for the 3rd re-election of Rafe Torman. And you see, I've spent all this time, greasing the right hands, doing some exchanging of funds, and allowing myself to get quite of a personal kind of, I wouldn't use the word army, personal outfit. And this outfit and I are going to make an appearance. And I would simply like the ear of the Moon Queen Sora Athelion. Like to make her aware that the broad strokes of religion and sin she's allowed in this city are going to be its undoing, as it's already started. The people that I've gained for my following are loyal, and they see the greater side of being a pious person. And I wish that for the rest of the city. So, as a pious man, as a man of means and not a cruel man with hate in his heart, I am going to offer you 3 2 paths. The first, path of forgiveness, path of repentance. You will swear fealty to the church, and you laugh.
I'm gonna laugh harder when you finish, but continue.
We'll see about that. What was I saying? Path of repentance. So, swear fealty to the church. Your crimes against the church will be forgiven. And well, I'll even let you stay here. Give you a home, good work, steady income, and a higher purpose. And if you choose not to follow the path of repentance, you will be given the path of exile. This path will be cold. You will be exiled from the city. My personal outfit will see to that. And if you ever try to return, for any reason, the arcane turrets have been known to dispatch invaders regularly. And you'd be considered that. So, I don't want to hear what you have to say right now. I need to gather some things. In fact, I've got a soiree to attend. You can think on that, and I'll be back in, cool 15. And he stands up, nods at his healer, and walks out past you guys. And you walk, like, these eyes of all these, like, 6 guards are staring daggers into you. And the healer is this, like, a taller woman with, like, really short hair. She has, like, kind of, like, gaunt eyes of someone who's, like, overworked. And, like, pale blue skin, elven ears. And she's wearing, like, these, pretty modest robes. And she begins, addressing your wounds, if she's allowed. She walks in front of you guys and she goes, Am I allowed to heal?
Can you heal me first, please?
Sure, yes. And she like touches you and you watch as this like opalescent magic, kind of like, you know how your healing is like stardust?
Mm-hmm.
Hers is more like opalescent key close kind of healing.
That's pretty cool.
And she heals you. Eight points of health.
I just want to preface. I was at like 1, right?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I erased it.
And she goes to Blint, who's right next to you. And it's like, may I?
He just nods. He doesn't even look at her. He just looks away.
Looks forward.
And he's got the rage nuke shit, like
yeah,
around like his head. No, because he's mad.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not.
Yeah, he's
going
not
into it,
rage,
but you could see it around
up.
him, and he's just sitting there like looking at the ground.
That's so cool.
And he's letting her heal him.
I just love the idea of your head looking like clouded with this like
yeah,
nuclear
because he's
energy.
like really. Well, he fucking hates the church.
Yeah.
And he knew that they're like not this dude, but he knows that the whole thing is like corrupt as fuck.
So he's like
he's just fuming
crawling.
with anger. Yeah.
You get 5 points of health.
Okay.
And she walks up to you, Isaac.
I don't accept it. I like kind of side slap her hand away.
All right.
Not hard.
I urge you to take his offer. A lot of people aren't given the same offer. But I need to go. I can't be talking to you 3.
Why is that?
I'm just a healer. I'm not in
So
the
much
higher
more
ups.
than a healer. You're a holy woman.
Thank you. What are you trying to do?
Kind of like
her?
Yeah, trying to like keep her talking here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Roll a persuasion check for me. And if anyone wants to roll insight on her, you guys can.
That is a nat 1, but with my ability, it is an 18.
Jesus Christ.
With silver tongue, it's an 18.
Jesus Christ, William.
22 for insight.
I got 13.
Okay. So you're Blint, you're a little too mad to realize what's going on with
Okay.
her. But Glitch, you notice that she is clearly like scared. She's like nervous and like anxious. And Will or Isaac, you see as she like those words that you say where you're like a holy woman, you're more than that. Kind of like that's maybe the first like kind thing someone said to her, other than just brushing her off in like maybe years. and she like her eyes kind of light up, but she like hides them. Not hides them, but you know what I mean. Like she like turns them away from you, and she like looks out the window and she's like, "He's gonna do it, you know."
We'll see.
I guess.
These guards interest me.
They're all like within earshot.
I walk straight up face to face with one as I say that.
Okay, he's like this 7 foot tall, like in the silver and gold Crescent guard armor.
So interesting. I want to get a real good look as best as I can through the helmet of every one of them in the room.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Because it is tough to see within the Crescent guard armor. It is like it's low light in here.
I figured it was just like a few
it's
open parts.
Magneto, but like even more closed in, like around the mouth and stuff. Like you can only really make out eyes and maybe like a nose. Did you roll high?
I got a nat 20 plus 1, so 21.
Okay. You actually have seen this guy around. He's one of the higher ups of the Vigilance. Again, the Vigilance are more of like the day-to-day kind of like they help with the people and less of like guarding the Silver Spires. That's like more Crescent Guard territory. But they are in the blanket of Crescent Guard. It's like Vigilance are the whelps, and then like Crescent Guard are like the guard.
Yeah.
But you've seen this Vigilant around in the Red Maple District as you've gone out like night to night. He's usually working nights. His name is Norm.
Norm, you're here too, aren't you?
Stop it.
Very interesting.
Isaac, come on.
Tell me, how strong is loyalty that's bought?
Strong enough.
You'll see. I whisper in his ear.
And he doesn't move, and you watch as he like grips his spear like even more.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like fucking like gallivanting the room like with my arms like behind my back, taking super wide steps, stomping around.
And as you like, do you like turn around from him and like go to like strut your stuff? As you do that, he like puts a hand on your back, and he goes, "I don't want to have to do this."
Before anything happens, I want to go up to the healer lady and shake her hand and be like, "Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you. All right, have a good day." And then just kind of like show her to the door.
Okay, yeah, you do. She like welcomes that and is like, she seems happy to be getting out of here. And she like shakes it and she goes, "It was nice meeting you.
You seem like a wonderful person. Have a great day."
Have a great day too." And she turns around and just heads back to one of the rooms where the older people need help. And
as she walks out of the room, I want to turn around and be like, "So we're gonna beat the fuck out of these guys, right?"
You guys are so hurt.
I was gonna say that earlier.
This guy like literally is like has a hand on Isaac's back, spear like ready to stab into your back. Like and so you say that out loud?
Yeah.
There are 2 guards to your immediate right and left. Those are the guards that you met at the Beazle estate.
Can I respond quickly to Glitch?
Yeah.
Like right after he says
that.
Yeah,
This is happening like second to second.
I don't want to wait for a reaction after he says that. Like, I don't want to wait to see them move. So, which is why I like stop you before you get into the description.
Okay.
No, Glitch. These are the good men of the city. You forgot. The defenders of the weak, of the downtrodden. Right, guys? Right? You can all think for yourselves, right?
There's just like some, like some like some like quiet talk of like, yeah, I'm a defender, yeah, I'm doing good.
So tell me, why have you opted to side with a usurper, a blasphemer?
And before they can get a response, as the air hangs stale and quiet, Father Cromwell returns.
Speak of the devil.
Standing in the door, and he goes, "Usurper, huh?
I mean, pretty accurate.
I was going to leave it up to the people, but interesting.
Pretty heavy hand to offer with.
Maybe you have a point, but sometimes you have to lead with a heavy hand. Now, which path have you chosen, you 3? And he's still standing at the door, like, flanked by guards.
Stick my hands into my pockets.
Does a flipping off thing. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Ooh, we didn't even discuss.
Yeah, we didn't actually.
No,
discuss
because you guys
that.
went aggro right away. I was like, okay.
Can we discuss out of character?
Yeah, sure.
What are we doing?
I mean, I'm gonna cross my fingers in my pockets and be like, "Yes, we swear fealty."
Yeah, do we like pretend?
Yeah, it's really up to you guys.
Yeah, we should just pretend that way we're protected, but then totally go against everything he wants us to do.
Bro.
I hate, like, keeping...
Wait, is he gonna give us money?
He
Is
said
that
he
the
was
whole
gonna-
point?
You would be working for him, so you'd get, like, money and a place to stay and stuff.
I say we just agree.
This is
and,
all
like,
up to
kiss
whatever
their
you wanna
ass,
do.
but like totally don't do anything he tells us to do,
I was gonna
I'm-
agree to do it.
and come back
I'm-
and just like fuck them up.
Down to pretend, but I so badly want to beat the fuck out of every single person.
That would be
in this
pretty
room.
badass if we just like
I will
Quentin
die.
Tarantino bloodied the whole room and killed everybody.
I will die in 2 hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
that's true.
everyone's
You guys
health
aren't
at right now?
Yeah,
That's
you
why
guys
I'm
aren't
like,
back to
this is...
normal health.
I mean, you can, like, straight up, I want... The only, like, quote, I'm not railroading shit. If you guys wanted to fight them, you could do that. But that's up to your discretion.
Yeah, I'm at
We already
32.
had a near-death fight, like, last
Yeah.
episode. So
I don't think we'd
What
make
are you
it.
at?
I'm at 32.
Jesus.
I'm
It's
also
actually high.
assuming that Father Cromwell is strong,
Yeah, they'd probably fuck us up.
and these guards are also big dudes and armored.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't fight anybody for a
Yeah.
while.
I have no spells right now.
Yeah. So we'll just like bullshit them and be like, yes, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fully, however you want to get out of the situation.
Glitch
is up
is
to
so
you.
ready to beat the shit out of these people. So like,
Well, what are you at?
I'm lower than
Like
everybody.
9 or some shit.
Yeah, I have 9 hit points, and I am ready to go fucking fisticuffs with these fucking
I
pussies.
mean, fuck. I don't know.
care to take a guess, Father?
Well, the optimism in me hoped you would pick the path of repentance, but I do not expect.
Correct.
Really?
We have.
But can I ask a question out of character? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I'm supposed to know this or not. Did the religious people of Antropica put what was his uncle's name again?
Vlev.
Did they
Uncle
put
Vlev.
Uncle Vlev in jail? Like, was he persecuted by religious officials?
You do not know for sure how he got in jail, but you know
Okay.
when he went off on like his grand like mission
yeah.
with the Iron Cask, it was to like, you know, kind of
Expose
expose
religion.
and like wake people up
Okay.
to
So I don't.
that.
Okay. All right.
What'd
'Cause
you
I was
get on
gonna
the
say some
deception?
shit about that.
26.
And also, you can just assume that he was put by like the religious people because that's what he went. You got 26?
Mhm.
Jesus, absolute Christ! Good thing I rolled like ass. I have advantage. Rolled like ass.
Yeah.
And so you can assume, Nate, that that your uncle was put in jail by the religious folk because
Okay.
you're not really supposed to talk about the villa or the key.
And that's
close
what
or
he
any of
did?
it. And that's what he was like very adamant. He was like
Yeah,
Robin
he
Hood, but like
exploded them.
against like religious corruption. And okay, so he like looks at you and you say like correct, and you watch as like this twisted smile, and with these like kind of laugh lines appear on his face, and he's just like, perfect. Well, let me show you to your rooms. Let's give them a little break, fellas. And all the guards go, He like gestures for you to leave the room.
Oh, why please you lead.
I'd rather not.
Can Blint show him his numbers and not really say anything? Just be
Do you
like,
just want to show him?
yeah.
And
And,
he
he looks like pit. Like Blint this whole time looks very visibly angry, but he's just following the lead as
So-
to not get his ass kicked.
You show him your numbers, and he like you watch as he like gets kind of serious, and like in that politician-y way gets like tries to level with you.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, "You are blessed. Tell me, son, have you had any weird experiences with those numbers since you left the confines of Antropica?"
Well, it's like the harder I venture, the more they change.
Well, you're not alone in that. We get plenty of people here each day that are disillusioned because their numbers keep changing, keep going up, keep going lower.
I think there's a lot of people disillusioned for a lot of reasons.
I agree. let's hope to change
But he's
that.
not.
Yeah, no, he's
It's
like,
totally the other meaning.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
there's a lot of dissolution.
And he's like, you might fit in more well than you thought here. We're trying to help with grand disillusionment. So, I could direct you to a couple of people who have the same problem. Maybe you can bond over it.
I think a good bond would do me just fine in this experience.
I think it would do you all just fine. Now, please, after you.
I continue forward.
All right. And he walks behind you guys with, like, the distance between his office to where you're going is so, like, short. You guys go to your immediate right, like about, like, maybe, like, 8 feet to your right, in view of the office. And you see it's this kind of, like, sparse room. It is completely, like, dark oak wood like the office, like the rest of this back area of the church is. And it's got these bars on the wall, on the windows. It's like 2 small, like, prison-sized windows in here that are on the back wall, and they have bars on them. With windows, but they're just, the bars are in front of the windows. And, like, 6 cots. And he goes, this is only temporary until you rest and recuperate. But, I should have some work for you in the morning, big day. I will establish, just for safety's sake, a guard detail to watch over you and make sure you don't get into any trouble around here. You have to prove to me that I can trust you, but you're on the right path. And he, like, puts his, like, hand up very politician style, like the thumb and, like, the like the point without pointing, the thumb thing, the Obama thing.
Yeah.
You're on the right path. Well, seems I've got to get ready. Soiree's in, and he, like, looks at a watch, and he's like, oh, 2 hours. I believe you made the right choice. And I hope, Ezra was good to you. She's a wonderful healer. And now that you've, made the right decision, she might be more inclined to provide more of that service. And if anyone wants to give me an insight check on that specific thing.
Yeah, I'll do it.
She's a good healer, and the fact that you made the right choice, she might be more inclined to provide more of healing services.
I got 11.
He made sure that she didn't heal you guys too much. And yeah, he leaves the door as there is no door in this room, by the way. It is just there's not really any doors in much of these rooms. Bless you. And there's about, like, 2 guards that you can see across the way at another room. And then they're the same 2, Guy Fieri and, like, fucking portly guard are, like, at your guys' door. As you see, like, just their arms and their spears with their backs to the door. And you guys are in this smaller room with about 6 cots and 2 windows. It's very sparse.
It's just us in there.
Just you 3, yeah.
Blint is, like, anyone in earshot of us?
The guards can maybe hear you if you're loud enough, but you have some type of privacy.
Blint's gonna do the, like, whispery. He's like, these guys are so fucking corrupt. It's not funny. Did you see that shit in there? This whole fucking thing is a joke.
I'm experiencing some very unresolved anger issues right now.
I'm gonna resolve some shit. We're gonna resolve some shit.
I agree. I think we're going to kill all of the people in here, probably, except for the innocent ones. At least I'd like to. That's where my heart is pointing me, and I always follow my heart. So
I'm gonna follow your heart, too.
sick.
I'm following my heart because... Whew. You guys lucky I kept my cool in there, but...
Yes, thank you for that.
These fuckers have had it too good for too long.
I'm rabid like a dog right now.
Yeah. How's your legs doing? Are you just, like, sitting on a bed, like, with your legs kind of dangling?
I'm sitting on a bed and my feet don't touch the ground because I'm too short and I'm kicking my legs like a kid.
All right, Glitch. Hold still. Let me see if I remember how to do this. I'm going to cast Mending on Glitch.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody, with the Dwarforged... You're playing Warforged stats?
No, it's the
Automaton thing?
It's the Autonome thing that they came
Autonome.
out with.
Yeah, so Mending works as healing for Glitch.
If the mending spell is cast on me, I can expend a hit dice and regain a number of points equal to the roll plus my con modifier.
Good shit. Yeah, so okay.
Start mending the pieces back together.
Are we under the impression that we're taking like a rest at all?
It's really up to you guys. I just like he basically like is fucking off for the night and told you that in the morning he would give you information.
So wait, when you said there's no doors, does that mean we can't leave?
You are probably under the assumption that the guards are keeping you in here.
Okay.
What do you mean there's no doors?
There's doorways, but there's no like doors. Like no like, you know.
Oh, like
you
open
can't
There's
close
just
doors.
bars?
No, there's no bars. It's like open.
It's
You
just
can
an
look
open
out
doorway without an actual
without a door.
Oh.
So there's no door to close.
Oh, I thought we were...
Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought we were locked in.
I
no,
thought we
there's
were just
bars on the
shut in.
windows.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh. Yeah, we could kill these guards.
Yeah, we could fuck them up.
But yeah, basically what he told you, to simplify that, is there's a swearing in for Rafe Tormund for a third time. He's the Ferenosan representative on the Quadrumvirate, which is the political party of the Crescent City.
Mhm.
Is there like a representative from each country?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
each person represents a demographic.
Oh, okay.
So that everyone's represented. And yeah, Rafe Tormund, who Isaac is aware of, got reelected. And for some reason, this guy who you have seen Father Cromwell before. I didn't get to say this because I was in fucking monologue mode, but you have seen him before at like events where they were honoring like celebrating like religious freedom, which they have quite a bit of. They have like parades and shit. You've seen him before, and he's been like, you know, you can think whatever you think about him, but his followers are fucking extremely passionate. And
He's like who's that, Olstein or whatever?
yeah, he's like Joel
from
Osteen.
Houston.
Yeah, just has a fucking
Just
mega
an
mansion.
An evangelical.
Yeah.
Do I know either of the guards? Or do I know their names, I should say?
No, they didn't tell you.
Okay.
But you know them they're the same people that you met at the Beazle estate. They're, you know, Frosted Tip Boy and his
Oh.
dad.
I want to lean up against one of the archers and say, Isaac Humero, don't think I got your name.
And without like going, like the bro dude goes to like shake your hand, and the guy's like, and he's like, name's Chad.
Ched.
Yeah.
Chad.
What's up?
How about your commanding officer, Ched?
And he like looks at him and he's like, I'm not feeling comfortable to tell you that, son.
I kind of like do like a light pat to the side of his arm, like, oh, come on, there's nothing wrong with a little friendliness.
I'd appreciate it if you went back in the room.
I didn't leave the room.
I know, but back further and stop talking to us.
I take one step back and I keep talking.
And you see Chad like smiles a little bit.
Oh, that sucks because I was about to be mean.
And yeah, you see he like laughs a little bit, and then like he's like, "Come on, man." And the like more dad figure's like, "My name's Gregor."
Ched and Gregor.
Now, please, son, go back and he's like probably around your age, but he's calling you son. He's doing that fucking cop thing of like demeaning you by calling you like son, and he's just like, "Go further back in your cell, please."
Take one more step back. Oh, I'm so deep in the cell.
Oh, but also I didn't get to say, yeah. So, Rafe Tormund's having a soiree. It's 2 hours away. Like it's gonna
Away?
be in 2 hours, and he is going to talk to like Cromwell is going to talk to Sora Athelion, and you don't know what he's gonna fucking do. He seems to that you seem to be at the late like the end of a culmination of like years of some shit. And yeah. And he found out about you guys from what you guess is that gnome, and maybe you think the entrance to the city, because he knew your guys' names, and the gnomes didn't know your guys' names. Blint and Glitch,
okay.
or Isaac.
Yeah.
So he might have access to city records because he knew your guys' names.
Right.
Oh.
while I was talking to Ched and Gregor, did I get like a good look at what they have on them? Like, could I have like analyzed that? Like in.
Yeah, give me another perception check.
Okay.
I feel like this is
Can Blint talk to them?
Yeah,
kind of like
you guys
fuckering
can.
around?
You guys can talk to them as much as you want. You can investigate the room. You
He
can.
wants to. Okay, so Blint's gonna lean up against the entryway, kind of like that shit where it's like, hey, what's going on? He's like, hey, Gregor, Cromwell, how big's the stick up his ass, huh? And he's like trying to like be funny with them.
And he is like stone faced, and he's like, "Son, not my place to talk about it." And then Chad is like, you could see like he like is doing that thing where you're in a conversation and you like want to talk but you like can't.
Ooh, I want to chime in as Blint says that. I'm like, oh, come on, Gregor, you're a grown man. You can talk about whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, he's your boss. You know, no one likes their boss.
Do a perception or persuasion check.
Also, I got a 16 on the
perception.
Perception, yeah.
So you see on the what'd you get on the persuasion before we get into
I got a 2, but it's an 18.
Jesus Christ. So you see on both of them, they're carrying like standard Crescent Guard spears. Chad seems to have like some rope at his side, and he has like a belt. Gregor does not have this, but Chad, at being a newer recruit, seems to have like a lot more tools at his disposal to dispatch people. You see just like a Batman style like utility belt that he has like a bunch of shit on, and a bunch of pouches that like clip open really easily. And you see he has like around his leg, they both have like daggers around their leg to like quick throw at people and stuff. And you would see shackled at their back is like, or not shackled, you'd see shackles at their back, like manacles, whatever, fucking handcuffs. Just typical like to dispatch criminal shit.
Do they look like they're stuck on?
The manacles?
Like the manacles, are they like hanging
They're like
on something?
clipped. Yeah, they're clipped and hanging on the back, like at their armor. It's kind of like built into the armor. Like you can like unclip it though.
How long till I club one of these fuckers?
It's up to you guys, really. I want to stress, like, how you deal with any of this shit is fully on you.
We might be able to talk our way out of this, to be honest.
Well, what do we want to do? Like, just leave the cell, or like, do we want to beat the shit out of them and like do something?
Like,
what are we trying? Are we trying to go to the soiree thing, or are we just trying to like leave?
Isaac hasn't said anything yet, but I do want to go there because.
Okay, I figured we'd try to go there.
I think we should talk about that in character.
Yeah.
Glitch, what's Glitch feeling about this? He's just like sitting there pensive.
Not good. I want to fight somebody. I don't want to talk to these fuckers. I know that's like the smart thing to do because we don't want to slugfest.
And you are
through them.
For the first time in your life, you are feeling like on your ass, like the warmth of the bed, and like it feels kind of uncomfortable. Like you are like. It's going from like being numb to like being like you're high and you're like hyper aware of like when you're too high and you're laying on your bed.
I feel like he's like super overstimulated, much how I feel right now. And I just want to fucking beat the fuck out of these dudes. But he like looks like he's like restless.
And so Glitch is chilling on the bed. You two are.
He's jumping up and down on the bed.
Yeah, your legs have movement again. By the way, like they've. I think did some shit to them.
Blint and Isaac are more towards the door, trying to butter up the guards.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the last thing that was said? I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
I told Gregor that he was a grown man and he can.
We're trying to convince them to talk shit about Cromwell.
And after you say that, like Chad's like, dude, like that dude is like insane. Like he's like I've never met a person that has like such a stick up their ass. And Gregor's like, the darn kid's got a point.
You guys don't have to stand out there. Come take a seat.
I'm not leaving my post, sir.
We'll sit against the wall if that makes you feel more comfortable.
You will sit against the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all on the same. We're all hired. We're all on the same side here.
Are they going to write you up if you sit down?
Where is he? He's not here.
If I let you go, I may very well be dead.
We're not sitting down.
So would we. So fuck it.
We're not leaving. We're just sitting. Come on, have a chat.
Take a seat. We're all brothers in the God's eyes.
And Chad's like, let me take the lead on this.
We got the dumbass. To do.
The like bro.
I got this.
And he's like, all right, perps, put your backs against the wall, okay? Backs against the back wall by the windows. We cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Glitch.
He like kicks the dirt on the ground and goes and puts his back against the wall.
Yeah, this room is fucking dusty and shit. And just this big like plume of dust, and then you guys like go sit against the back wall, and Ched's like, I'm not gonna sit down, but I'll like turn around and talk to you guys. I mean, we're people, you know. We're all people. I'm doing my job. You're doing your jobs and shit. We're
we
hanging.
all live here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. This is your new home.
We're all neighbors.
Not this room. You know what I mean. You guys are gonna get like a good room probably. The gnomes had like a fucking good room.
Really?
Yeah, they like did a lot of jobs for us.
Oh.
They were into some weird shit though. Like,
Yeah, I could tell just by like interacting with them.
We thought they were kids.
They were hanging out with children.
oh yeah, they did this thing where they pretended to be kids and they would like pick on kids. But that shit was
It's so weird.
But I mean, like, and that shit was like calculated. And then Gregor like smacks Chad on the back of his head, and he's like, "We're not allowed to talk about business, okay, kid?"
Oh, come on. What's a little talk of business between new allies?
We're all in it for the biz.
We all worship the key close, okay, Gregor? We're all worshippers of the key close.
Look, and then Blint like holds up his numbers. He's like, "Come on."
He knows you're lying.
Blint even got an honorary tattoo.
He's fully aware that all of that is not true. He's just like, talking is fine, but we're gonna keep the darn thing at a minimum, okay?
What if you're going to be a stick in the mud? You can
Such
just stay out there.
Buzzkill. You know, stand outside the door. We're talking to Chad.
You don't tell me what to do, son.
Blint just looks really fucking mad.
And
He looks what?
Like Blint just stops being like funny and is like, he looks really
Stone-faced.
pissed. Yeah, he's mad
Well, I
again.
mean, if we're going to be a higher position than you, then I think we can tell you what to do, can't we?
but you aren't yet.
I'll take your fucking job. Sorry.
You smack the wall and you apologize.
He like dents the wall because he's
Yeah.
so big. And
Yeah, it's wood. Like, you just fully dent it.
he's like, "Oh, sorry."
And Chad's like, yeah, just go chill over there, man, if you're not trying to like hang out. And Gregor's like, I will remind you, son.
Chad's one of the
we are
boys.
on the job. And he's like, you're right. But that shit was calculated. Like the Beazles. I can talk about this, right? And Gregor's like, what do you just come over here? And he like whispers to him. He's like,
Ooh, wait. As he turns around, can I try something?
he's not turning around, he's turning to the side.
Damn. Okay.
Because they're both looking at you right
We're
now.
waiting to fucking
Okay.
pounce on these bitches.
I didn't make that clear enough. But yeah, they're both looking at you like they're in the front of the room though. Like they're in front of the door, just like looking at you guys.
Yeah.
'Cause they came in. You convinced them to come into
Yes.
the room. And he like whispers to him. He's like, okay. And he like looks happy. He's like bouncing on the balls of his feet again. And
Yes.
he's like, okay, so get this, the Beazles are like super popular like fundraisers for this place. Like they believe in the key close and shit. It's crazy. And then like they like for some reason like stopped giving money to the church, and like all of a sudden we're like pulling back a lot of like support.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's with the like crazies outside that are like, you know, yelling at people.
Yeah.
But because they're good people. I mean, it sucks to see this shit happen. I didn't know any of this shit happened until like we pulled up after, because we're still working for like the greater good and stuff. We just hang out here sometimes and
Yeah, of
do stuff
course.
for
You work
Cromwell.
for the greater good.
Yeah, and like we're fucking dope, and and those like I assume that Cromwell like got the gnomes to shake them down, try to, little karma.
That totally makes sense for religion.
Yeah,
It's like if
if you piss off the church, like the people that are like pushing the religion, you should get punished.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys are cool. What
they
the fuck?
should totally garnish your wages.
Yeah, they should like take something from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't just like support them for like years and then not do it like once.
Of course.
It's not a charity.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, dude, like, they need money to, like, live.
Yeah, churches
Like-
aren't supposed to be charitable.
How do you think we have all these
Churches-
healers, you know what I mean?
Like, church is a business at the end of the day.
Facts, dude, facts.
And, you know, if people, things need to be taken care of.
yeah, you guys get it. How you, dude?
This is a very confusing conversation for me.
And he looks at you, he's like, what are you, bro?
I don't like that question.
You're so nice. And he's like, I'm sorry, my bad. Like, for real, though. Like, what?
For real, though, I don't like that question.
Okay.
He's an ally.
Oh, he's an ally.
That's all you
He's
need
one
to
of our
know.
allies.
He's one of
True.
us. That's all
Yeah.
you need to know.
You know, I didn't really, like, listen in the training, like, any of it. Because, I mean, I was just ready to, like, get out there in the shit.
Well, who would?
Understandable.
You know what I mean? We all want to just get out there and make a little money. You know?
Do you want to be our best friend?
I'm not going to lie, bro. This old bag's been my best friend for a minute, and, like...
That seems depressing.
And Gregor,
Wow.
like, puts his head down and is like, Jesus.
don't know.
Fuck, there's no Jesus in this game.
He goes Kiklos.
Yeah, he goes Kiklos. Kiklos. Kiklos, damn. And he's like, yeah, man. I mean, I could have multiple best friends, and right, Gregor, right? And he like elbows him, and he's just like,
Dude, I don't know why, but that picture, Adam Devine playing this dude.
Fact, this is
Like the
very
way you're
Adam
talking, he's
Devine
like,
character.
dude.
This is very Adam Devine.
Yeah.
Um,
Gregor seems like a great time though. He's just very firm.
Yeah, Gregor, be cool about it.
Come on, Gregor.
I like, I'm fun. I was fun back in the day.
You seem like a great time.
You sure don't seem fun.
Why let age stop you, Gregor?
Yeah, look at Isaac. He's old as fuck and he's cool.
Yeah, he's ancient.
He's,
Listen, man, fun doesn't pay the bills. I got a little girl to put through Salameadows, so
Oh, is that so?
yeah, all the way down in Clearwater.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Small world.
Well, what's your relation?
I graduated from Salametos in Clearwater.
No way.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Is my little girl in good hands?
Oh, the best.
That's good. Darla's a scrappy type.
She'll do well down there then.
That's good. You know, fun doesn't pay the bills. And Chad, I would urge you to be a bit more professional. And
Oh, don't worry. I'll let you two return to your guard duty.
Can I go to the bathroom?
yeah, there's a chamber pot right in the corner.
No.
Crushes it.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, we
fucking
just start
Yeah.
beating the fuck out of
He
it.
goes, I'm sorry, I can't let you leave the room.
Are we prisoners?
I'm going to shit right next to the door, so you're going to have to smell it.
Please don't.
I
would
will
make
if you
me
don't
very
take me to the
unhappy.
bathroom.
Chad, come
There's
on.
a chamber pot. For that very reason, you can.
Look, it's broken. And he smashes it.
It was like that when we got in here.
And he goes, and like after he watches you do that, he's like, no, I can't.
What's there to hide?
Do you want to roll me a persuasion check?
Yeah.
I will tell you behind the screen, you made the DC a little higher by just breaking that in front of him.
That's okay. Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Okay. I also found out I have a very, very, very cool race feature.
Ooh, what is it? Do you want to dish or you want to keep it a secret?
I'm built for success.
Everything Glitch does is so cute, and I just want him to succeed on everything.
Where is it? Do I have a D4 on me? Oh,
How's it looking?
It's not looking good.
How's it looking, King?
I got a 12.
Damn. So yeah, you break the chamber pot and say you need to go now,
Yeah.
and he just looks at you dead in the eyes and just goes, "Can't allow you to do that. Sorry, son.
Oh, it's gonna start smelling pretty bad in here.
Guess it is." And they just turn around and go back to their post. And Chad is doing that thing where he keeps looking at you guys as he's turning around, trying he wants to talk more, but he his boss is telling him not to, essentially. So the guards have effectively left the room, with Chad occasionally turning around to look at you guys. in a kind of endearing little puppy way. And, yeah, just you guys are backs up against the wall, farthest away from them, out of earshot. What's the move? What you guys gonna formulate a plan?
I think we should take a rest for a bit. For an hour. At least feel a little better and then make our move.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking stick it to these motherfuckers.
So, the guards. Well, one is more armed than the other. They both have manacles. One has a rope.
Okay.
They both have daggers.
The one seems kind of stupid.
One's stupid.
One's stupid.
One's stupid. And with the family information I got, I think I can persuade the other one, perhaps.
Okay. Glitch, what do you think?
I can make both of them meet their maker.
Resquiete de pace. Or whatever the fuck. Assassin's Creed.
Resquiete pace.
Emergency club these fuckers.
So why don't we sit down and play nice for a bit?
I did have to use the toilet, but Glitch destroyed it, so...
Just be in the corner. We're not going to be here for a while.
If I pee my pants, is that intimidating somehow?
No. Okay. No. What?
Okay, no, yeah, you're right. No, I never said that. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Don't do that, because my sense of smell is pretty strong right now.
You're really going through it.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know how you live like this.
I wish I wasn't. Okay, are we taking a rest?
You guys have noticed that Glitch has been more, like, visibly aware of his surroundings.
He's learning.
He's learning.
It's only a matter of time. I'm just kidding.
Stockholm Syndrome's already setting in. You guys are starting to turn on each other.
Yeah.
We're like, I can't eat Glitch because he's made of metal. No, I'm just kidding.
He just got a real stomach.
He's
He
gonna
can
eat
eat
us.
this, bro. He's gonna freaking eat us.
He's like,
I'm hungry.
you're like talking about him, and he's just like looking like really paranoid. Like, what the fuck was that?
You're like
He's already freaking
you are
out.
literally like a dude who took way too much of an edible right now.
Yeah.
Just a heightened
feel
sensitivity to everything.
Took 9 mollies.
Yeah. You're just
You're
cracked out in the corner.
You're one pill away from a heart attack.
A fly lands on him, and he's like,
Yeah. That happens, and the guards like turn around like, oh.
All right. Let's take our little rest.
Okay.
Break.
So, short rest for an hour.
Isaac stretches and yawns.
You guys just chill on the cots and shit.
Yeah.
We sleep in the same one.
Aw. You guys cuddle in a cot.
Can I ask Glitch?
whoa.
I keep on saying that. Can I ask Glitch? Glitch, can you keep eye on Ched? Time out how often he looks back behind us, or looks back to us.
I don't think I can remove my eyes, but I'll just look at him for a little bit.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Never mind.
So yeah, what are you guys doing over your short rest? You're just getting some hit dice back.
Yeah.
So Nate, you can expend hit dice.
Yeah, what about it?
So okay, see how it says like it should be like what, like 4D
12.
something, 4D12. Oh, it'll be
should be
4
4,
now since we
'cause we're
leveled
leveled.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can expend as much of those as you need to heal yourself. During short or long rest, but it's pointless for long rest because you can just heal.
Oh wait, I'm gonna do my Song of Rest.
Do you finally get it to the 4th level, like the shit that for short rests, or is that higher level?
Maybe
Because I know you
don't.
said it isn't short rest.
Maybe I
until
don't have it actually, but let me check.
But yeah, you can roll as many of those d12s as you want as you expend. So if you're expending all 4, which you totally can, you just
so
roll
whatever
4
I
times.
roll is what I get back.
Plus your constitution.
Plus constant.
I'm gonna do Song of Rest, and everybody gets a bonus d6 back.
So yeah, it's whatever you roll plus your con, like as many times as you roll it.
dot the bottom of the top?
Bottom.
Got the first roll.
11. So how much? Like, you just roll as much as those as you need to get back to full, or if you don't want to go up to full, it's fully up to you.
Add 2 onto the first one. Or, yeah, add 2 onto it because of my Song of Rest.
Okay.
You too.
So that was 13 on the first one?
Add 2.
Mm-hmm. Do you add your constitution to it?
I am running it that way.
Okay.
Because that would be kind of shitty if you can't.
I rolled twice. I got back to full health.
Nice.
So do I lose anything, or is that just?
No, you just lose those hit dice until you rest, like long rest.
Oh, okay. So then I just have 2 d12 left for.
Yeah.
Yep.
If we take a short rest again.
Which might happen.
Might happen, yeah.
But yeah, so until you take like a long rest, which I think is like 6 or 8 hours, then you don't have it. But
Sounds good.
so is everybody good with the short rest that they took? Everybody did what they had to do.
Yes, I'm good.
So an hour's passed. It is fully nighttime now. Or wasn't it like evening time when we got here?
I thought it was getting to nighttime as we were walking back into the city.
I think it was. Yeah. Okay, because it was raining. It was becoming nighttime. So yeah, so it's nighttime. There's like a nice, like there's a couple braziers outside that are like illuminating the hallway. Chad and Gregor had like in that hour like just a little small talk about like, yeah, it's a cold one out. Like shit like that. Like how about the weather type shit. But so an hour's passed and you guys are feeling a little bit better off.
I know this is a stretch, and feel free to say no.
It's like underneath.
But can I use my channel divinity before the short rest, so I can regain it after? I know it's like
Yeah.
okay,
I'll let it happen.
okay.
Times are tough right now, and
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, I won't make you like fucking.
I know I waited to. I just like realized that I could do that.
No, it's all good. What is your channel divinity again?
There's an optional channel divinity for the clerics called Harness Divine Power, where you can expend a use to regain an expended spell slot.
That's horny. Yeah, I'm doing all the Tasha shit, any of that stuff.
Tosh.0.
Good shit.
Tasha's .0. So yeah, an hour's passed, and you're still in the same scene you were. What's the plan, fellas?
We are fucking baiting the shit out of these dudes.
I want to walk up back over to Chet and fuck, I forgot his name.
Chad and Gregor.
Chet and Gregor.
Was it Chet or Ched?
Chad.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Ched.
All right.
Cold one tonight, isn't it?
You're walking up to Chad.
I'm walking up to both of them.
Okay. Then they go, oh yeah, like like a little more comfortable now.
Yeah, Isaac just like, hey Chad, do you mind if you give me and Gregor just a little space? I want to have a conversation between 2 old men. Listen, you don't have to go down the hallway. I just need like a foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thank
He literally steps like just 1 foot to the right.
Okay. Here we go. So, Gregor, how old is your daughter? What year is she in Salamantos?
Oh, she's about 20. She's in like her 3rd year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you want her to graduate?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been funding her this whole time. You know, these
beautiful.
darn kids, they grow up so quick. You gotta make ends meet.
Tell me, do you want her to keep living? You see, I've been in this business for a very long time. And it would be a shame to see another talent such as your daughter leave this earth.
Holy
So hang
fuck.
on. What is fucking? I need to understand as Mikey what you are. What do you?
I'm trying to put on the
you
front like I.
threatened him and then threatened his daughter.
Yeah, I'm trying to threaten him like I know people in Clearwater.
Okay. Sorry, I'll let you keep talking.
And I'm like more and more.
I just am like,
Mafia.
I need to know what's going on. And he just like, he's like, is that a threat, son?
No. Promise, rather. You see, tonight, one of 2 things will happen. Either you will die on this cold stone floor and never see your daughter again, or you let us go. Maybe fake a little fight, but hey, hold your honor. Perhaps hold on to your daughter. Hold on to your life, hold on to your friendship, your home. I don't want to take that away from you.
And you plan on taking it from me?
Well, I plan on taking your life. Of course, I can't get to your daughter tonight, but I know a few friends out in Salametos. They've done this before.
I imagine you're having a hushed conversation because you're not too far from Chad. Like, he literally, like, he stepped to the right.
Yeah, I'm having a hushed conversation.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Roll intimidation check.
Okay.
And this would quantify as intimidation in my mind. And I'm going to roll against your intimidation for an insight.
Okay. Okay, come on. You gotta bless me. Dice Christ.
Dice Christ.
Dice Christ. Slim Jesus bless this roll.
Slim Jesus.
Okay, that's heavily cocked.
The heavy cock.
Yeah, the heavy cock.
I'm pretty zooted right now.
Pretty zooted? Yeah, you were going hard at that.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm pretty warm and fuzzy right now.
16.
Wow, that was very close. So you watch as fear doesn't strike him. He's not scared. It's more of concern for not him, but his daughter. It is more of like a parental... It's like he's looking out for his daughter by feeling this, not looking out for himself. He has no self-preservation with this, is what I'm saying. And he turns to you, and he goes, Chad, we got a wild one. And looks at him, like straight-faced. Barely holds up his spear. And limply points it at you. And Chad's like looking at him like waiting, like, what the fuck are you doing? Bro, like, and he just looks at him and he just goes, not now. Not today.
I want to put my hand on, how did I forget it? Gregor's. I want to put my hand on Gregor's back and kind of just guide him into the room.
And he goes to he's looking like he's going to fight you. And then Chad follows his lead. As they walk in, spears drawn, quote unquote.
Can Blint try to be like, hey guys, come on.
Yeah, talking really loud.
Yeah, he's like,
don't do that, come on.
Yeah. Like, Chad, guys, fellas.
We don't want any dissenters. Just put those dukes up. Come on. And you watch as he jolts at you, Isaac, and Chad jolts at you, Glitch and Blint.
Uh-huh.
And they stab their spears into the wall, the wooden wall, and fully they're like, ugh, it's stuck. What are we gonna do? And he looks at Chad. He's like, oh, what are we gonna do? And then they fully carve out just enough space to squeeze through in these walls.
What the fuck?
And they look at each other and punch each other in the face and knock each other out.
What the fuck?
All right, very quickly.
That was the plan, wasn't it? Or...
You two, I need you two with your weapons to carve deep grooves into the wall. Kick up some dirt onto their bodies.
Make it look like we broke out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow, you beat them up without even touching them. That's crazy.
So they were on our side all along.
Everybody's on your side. It just takes a little convincing.
A little manipulation.
But anyway, let's get going. We have a ball to attend.
So you guys,
Just Andy Dufresne.
Yeah.
Crawl.
We run out.
yeah, you
We're giggling.
They carved like a small crack, and you guys like pried it off, basically.
Ooh.
We should just ram a bed through it.
Ooh.
Facts.
I say, wait.
Did it make a hole big enough for me?
And as you guys, you can squeeze.
Blint just rams through it like it's tiny. But
Can we snap their spears?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I want to like put my foot on one and just like break it.
So you're doing this very quickly because you hear footfalls down the hallway as this huge noise. I mean, they're carving into the wall. It's like it's loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we run though.
And you guys dip out of there quick after all this stuff.
As we're running, I just want to be like, so we want them to think that we escaped from there?
Well, it's not really important. We just need to get moving.
Fair enough.
I feel like they'll take the brunt of it for letting us escape, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we will be betrayers to them, which I thought was part of what we were trying to avoid to begin with. We did just kind of avoid a fight, but it still had the same outcome.
That's fair. You guys are saying this, and as you are running through the Carathuan district, you see all these like beautiful elven buildings with white and gold, and these beautiful green bricks on their roofs. And you're just going through like basically like suburbs and businesses of like the elven people. Well, they're not all elven, just the people of the Carathuan district. Just fully dipping. Looking better, for sure, but your clothes are still all fucked up and torn from the Forest of Cats and what you just went through.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw, as you were, like, leaving the confines of the church, that there was, like, full Crescent Guard people, like Norman shit, in that room looking at them. But they were off in the distance. They didn't catch you. I rolled and they didn't fucking notice. So you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Damn, it worked.
I will say though, with your earlier revelation that they have access to the records and his threat about the arcane turrets, you assume that there is no one that is trustworthy right now. You don't know who they actually have under their...
Why don't we take out the
At
tourists?
least guard-wise. People that you like have known and how he knew shit about the Silver Spires. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's not adding up. So you got to be very careful who you trust right now. And also, being out in public is bad. With that being said, you guys are good to do whatever you want.
Is it bad right now? Before anyone really knows what happened?
You know... Give me
We got like 5 minutes before things get.
Well, yeah, I feel like right now no one knows what we did.
This is a
but then-
magic world. You know that there are sending spells, there are message spells. You know your Uncle Vlev cast a sending spell to you, and that's how he got to tell you where he was.
Yeah.
So like people can like talk without like phones and shit. Like the word gets around very quick in like this world.
Yeah.
So you like Isaac said, 5 minutes before shit is bad, or like Will said.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to talk about it.
I just have a few questions.
Of course.
Where is my old friend Joe?
Oh, Joe, he finally comes up. So there are market stalls at the beginning of town that I mentioned, and that's where Joe is. It's closer to the Anthropican and Docks district, like right where, like right when you enter town. You know how I said that there's that like old repurposed mage tower that's a clock tower?
Yeah.
Right across from that is like an Anthropican like crossroads that you can go to the Willow district or the Anthropican district, and he's right around there. He's like close to the beginning of town.
Are we close to the Willow district?
No, you are probably the farthest from the Willow district that you could be right now. Like in a bird's eye view, you are in the southwest of town, of the city, and the Willow district is in the northeast. Sorry. So you're like diagonal from it, basically.
Where are the Beazles?
The Beazles are in the Arsene district up to the very north of the
Should
city.
try to talk to them at some point and be
But-
like, why did you leave? Stop donating to the church and stuff.
At some point, but I'm just trying to think of a place that we could get like cloaks or some shit. Because it is raining, so it's not out of the ordinary for us to be wearing cloaks.
Oh, like disguise ourselves?
Yeah, to hide our
Yeah, that'd be a good
Whatever.
idea.
Okay, let me just reiterate, especially for the people who of the podcast who are listening, who I did not go into an in-depth description of like
Shout out to the
district.
MFN listeners. Real
Shout
quick.
out to y'all. I didn't go into the description of like how the city's laid out. I just showed the guys here a map. So the city, when you walk in, you are essentially walking in from the most eastern point. One entrance to the city through there, but there's docks to the south. And the city is set up kind of in like a circle. To the eastern point is the Willow District up north that connects to the Arsene District. And to the south, you have the Entropican District that connects to the Dock District. And in the center of town, you have the, which bisects everything, is like the inns and the taverns and the main thoroughfares that the churches are on. And it leads to the Red Maple District at the very southernmost part that leads to the west to the Silver Spires that overlook the waters. Basically protected on all sides by a turret in the waters. And to the farthest west point of the city, you have up northwest the old Fernosan district, which is like all these big, like old Mayan-looking structures and stuff. And to the southwest is where you guys are at in the Carathuan district, which essentially could lead to the Silver Spires, but you have to go through the main gate, which is on the main thoroughfare.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna ask. With my time of like living in there, would I know of any like secret entrances?
You would not. There is. It's pretty like, you know, if you know of a secret entrance, or rogues could come through a secret entrance. But you do know of one thing, which was briefly mentioned by Marius. But you knew it before then because you've been here for like 11 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There is an extensive sewer system underneath the capital.
I imagine Isaac is thinking of this, and he's like,
And there are wells in each district that connect to the sewer.
He's just moaning out loud. He's like, I don't want to go.
At some point, you as like by build, because like why would wells connect to sewers? At some point by build, the wells were actually had a purpose, but they stopped yielding water and now have just been made as more maintenance tunnels to get to the sewers. But mostly just kids hang out there and like rogues chilling there.
All right, I pull Blint and Glitch into an alley.
Okay, yeah, you're in like an alley. Like the Elven district is like a lot less close together, but you might manage to like tuck by a business.
Yeah. All right, so we have a few options. Well, one isn't really an option. I just want to go see if we could get some help. But the first option is my friend Joe. He is a merchant, a bit eccentric, but he's a good guy. I trust him for the most part. Well, no, not really. Joe's a big if. All right, all right. So that's not even on the table anymore. All right.
You talked yourself out of that one.
The other option, which I just said a no in my head as soon as I thought of it, is going into the sewers. There's an extensive sewer system beneath the city. And we could break in to the Silver Spires that way. We will smell, so there will be no hiding if someone is sniffing for us. Oh, wait. I forgot. Do you guys even want to go to the Silver Spires?
What is our like general goal in this situation? Are we trying to stop this guy?
Because you could just leave. Like, it's really up to what you guys believe is
Yeah, like
the
if we
best.
go there, what would be our like goal?
Because now I am not, but I am the smartest person that I know. But it seems as though we betrayed their group immediately after trying to lie to them that we were going to. And they're going to find out, and they're going to exile us like they said they were going to. and it seems like he is politically well connected enough in the city that there's really not that much we can do about it unless we were to find a way to basically expose him to the people, and
Or kill him.
we could kill him, but that doesn't really make us look better, and we'll just be exiled regardless. And I have no connection to this city, but you do, Isaac?
Yes, and good old Mr. Cromwell is not the only man you know with some political connections.
Do you know somebody?
Yes, I know one very dearly, and you're talking to him.
What, is there someone else around?
I present myself like,
Oh, he's talking about him.
Who is there? Someone behind you? Hey, Isaac, move. Get out of the way. Is there someone behind you?
No, I think he means Isaac himself.
no, I'm best friends with the Queen.
Blint?
Me? Wait, who do I know?
What? You two literally just showed up like yesterday.
Do I know someone?
Yeah, that's why I'm so
No.
surprised that
What?
Blint is friends with the
No,
Queen.
I just said I'm best friends with the Queen.
Oh, you're best friends with the Queen.
Yes.
Well, that's perfect.
So you know somebody that can help us.
I am somebody that can help us.
So it's not the Queen.
What? No, I am somebody that can help us via getting the Queen's help, via getting Oberyn's help, via getting Army's help, potentially. Because they're going to believe me if I tell them that I was locked up in a little fucking, stone wood box in a fucking church. They're not going to believe this random dude who is a do-getter. They're not going to believe him.
And you have physical proof. You're ragged right now. Like, your wounds are healed from magic and shit, but rest. But you are you're fucking tattered, and no one there has ever seen you like that.
Are you saying we go to the soiree and you show them how beaten down you are, and we prove to the other political people that this guy manhandled us
Wait,
and treated you like shit?
but now hear me out.
Okay.
What if he lies?
Who?
Cromwell or the dude, the priest guy.
Yeah, you're right. His name's Cromwell.
Lies about what?
What if he just lies and people don't believe us? He said he has allies in the city. He pays people. People clearly don't care if he's telling the truth or not. He's already well connected enough in the city.
I would not mistake terror for loyalty.
Yeah.
They are not loyal to him, they fear him.
That seems to be enough for all the people that follow him.
Yes, but they're not going to have anyone to follow if he's not there. If they don't have
Murder.
if
Murder.
we kill the if we kill the boogeyman in the closet, then they're not going to be afraid of the closet anymore.
So you're telling me that I can kill him?
Are we going to the soiree or a closet?
Yes, we can kill him. Let's go.
We do the fucking Anchorman jump freeze frame.
Just wait for my say so before we act.
We'll let you take the lead. These are your people.
All right. I will be ready to pop off at a moment's notice.
I will also
Oh.
be ready to pop off.
We should make a safe word.
A safe word or a kill word?
I guess it counts for both.
Both.
Just a action word.
Ooh. Can it be action? Wait, no.
Could be actually.
Can it be dewdrop?
Yes, I like that.
That's
actually.
that's a great idea.
Yes,
That
let's
might
make
be
a
your
dewdrop.
best idea yet.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, Glitch, you fell off a building.
Glitch just fell over into a
Standing-
puddle.
Yeah, you were
My
standing
leg
on a
stopped
barrel.
working.
This whole feeling thing is hard for you.
Yes, I am friends with the Queen. I do know the other politicians in there, granted we're not on great terms right now.
What about us? Are we gonna fit in? Will they know we don't belong right away?
Oh, what? I look at them.
It does the SpongeBob like ultra
Yeah.
realistic painting thing.
3D.
We just
Ultra
look
definition.
We just look beat up and muddy and disgusting.
Bleeding from every orifice.
Don't you think we're gonna fit in?
Don't you think we're gonna fit in?
We can fit in, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you'll fit in.
I'll say I'm a representative of Antropica,
I'm
True.
picking my nose.
and Glitch is my assistant.
You know, there's like various like wait staff and stuff that don't dress like bougie.
Are we gonna do the like Disney Channel thing where we beat up someone and like put their clothes on?
Yes, yes,
You're
yes.
gonna
we are.
hitman somebody?
We're gonna do the like trope of like pretending to be waiters.
Bro, no, like we have to. We have
We
to.
could do that. I could picture it. There's a
my
robot
God.
waiter.
May I take your hat, sir?
Knock him out.
Sir.
Um,
You mean like a weenie?
so, yeah. What's the plan?
I guess that is the plan. We infiltrate.
Yeah, I
gonna-
guess what's next is what I should ask.
I'm gonna take a cotton ball out of my pocket.
Okay.
I'm going to tear it in twain.
Perfect.
I'm going to put it on my nostrils.
Oh, you're going to the sewers?
All right.
Oh shit.
Well, unless you guys want to do something. I'm not. I very much do not want to go to the sewer, but I do not know of any other plan where we won't get caught.
Give me...
To the sewer!
Okay.
To the sewer!
We,
Do you want to... Would Isaac in this moment...
Will wants to go to the sewer.
Okay.
Isaac does not want to.
Yeah.
I don't know at this point whether to give you the information or just let you do it.
Is there
What
people
information?
lurking about?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
But everybody give me an insight check, I guess, about Crescent City.
I got a natural 20.
God
Nice.
damn.
Ooh,
That is beautiful, actually.
got a 16.
I got a 2.
So, Blint, you are new to the city. You didn't
Yeah.
read much about it because reading's for fucking nerds. You know, you just heard about it and wanted to come here. So, sewer sounds great right now.
Okay.
Isaac, in this kind of like space of panic and like determination, and honestly, like having to do shit for the first time in years, you are just like, I guess we have to do the worst possible thing. Glitch. In your brain,
I'm reading a brochure.
you fully, and I haven't said this to you on mic, but something unlocked when you got put back together by
He's on demon time.
Blint. You started hearing started seeing words when you closed your eyes and started reaching past with this kind of stardust magic to kind of pull words to the forefront of your brain, the forefront of your programming. And it's not only the tensile evolution, it's an evolution of pushing past further in your brain to gain more knowledge that you've unlocked. You are aware that there are multiple guard details in this city, moving in multiple different times. There is plenty of places to hide in Crescent City. The Old Farinosa district, namely, is one of them, because they were from the get, in all historical texts, very against the society that Sorathilian was trying to push on the capital. They often did their own thing, making fully a walled-off part of the city with woods that still mostly stands to this day. It is the perfect place for someone who needs to hide. And, it being nighttime, you could either go around there and go into the Willow District. You could go through the docks and go around the entire city and go into the Silver Spires, literally climbing, hoping that the arcane turret doesn't get to you. Or you can go through the sewers and make your way to either of the districts without any impedance. But you know that the Old Farinosan district has the lightest guard detail of any place in the city.
This brochure that I'm reading says that we can go through the Faranoja district because they have light guard duty there.
You watch as his eyes like
Says
flick.
that?
Yeah, like your eyes kind of like flicker like you're reading.
So that's just in the brochure.
But it's still your just knowledge would know that if you're foregoing the sewers, you may have to deal with people.
Right.
So it's really just up to you guys whether you want to go through the sewers or go topside. But you have options, is what I'm saying.
I'm feeling overstimulated by having to repress my actual feelings and not beating the shit out of people. So if I have to pretend like I'm cool with more people who are also shitty, I might bust a gasket.
So the sewer it is? The sewer it is?
I would love to go through the sewers.
Alright, well, I already have my nose plugs in, so I'm ready.
You already smell pretty bad too, so it won't make much of a difference.
Yeah, shut up. You couldn't even smell 2 days ago.
And you guys make your
Don't
way
even know
through
it
town.
smells good.
You make your way. You're saying that as you make your way through the main thoroughfare of the Carathuan district, as night, these kind of bluish flames on each of the houses are the only really light source. And you see, as you make it through, tucking through the alleyways in between people's houses and various businesses, right in the middle of the street, a well. Lit ablaze by one normal torch, just tucked into a kind of slot, little sconce on the side of the well. And you know that this leads to the sewers.
Cannonball!
You guys just go in?
I jump into it.
Is it?
You jump in?
Blint like
What's everyone
runs.
doing?
Blint runs and does the like side thing where he like pushes off of it and just like jumps.
Fuck yeah.
It's like, oh! Ow, fuck! Ow, Jesus!
Isaac runs up too, like, just with the energy of the moment, but then psychs himself out and gets scared as he's about to jump in. He's like, oh, shit. How deep is it in down there?
You guys jumping in found it's only like maybe 10 feet deep. Like it's enough just to be like a little rattled, but not enough to take damage.
It
Come
hurt
on.
my knees, but other than that, it's fine.
Jump down, we'll catch you.
Will you really? Will you really catch me?
I'll try, but I don't know, he's smaller than me.
I promise I'll catch you. Jump into my hard metal arms.
Okay. I like put one leg over and then put the other leg over, and I'm kind of like hanging myself down, like really scared to fall for some reason. How far down is it?
Just drop.
It feels like 20 feet.
Drop. Like a little baby just
Isaac-
standing there with my arms up.
As you are looking, like as you're like holding on to the top, like just teetering over, like your eyes like peek over around, and you see about 30 feet away on 30 feet away on like a taller roof, like this kind of curved angular building that literally contradicts itself. It is like Pizza Hut fucking building.
Okay.
Rhombus or whatever the fuck that
Pizza Hut.
trapezoid.
Yeah,
trapezoid type roof. You watch in this purple ethereal dust just vroom, as someone in dark Crescent Guard armor with a half cape and a dark helm with purple eyes in the slits of the helm sees you.
I just drop.
You just drop.
And we all just fall on each other. Like he
Yeah.
falls on us and we just like hit the ground.
And you guys are covered in shit. And
All right, we need to run right now. Please.
and that is where we will end our episode.
Oh shit.
Yo. This dude is scary.
Who goes there?
Bro, the half cape did it for me.
I love a good half cape.
This dude's got a half cape. He is not to be fucked with.
This dude's hanging half cape.
This dude's
We
got
had
the
full cape, half cape. What's the cape
he's got the
situation like?
PHAT half cape.
Bro, this episode is so cool.
This is like
I can fully picture like everything.
I'm so glad. So, since we don't have fucking downtime episodes yet, coming soon.
yeah. Oh my
Especially by the time this airs, coming soon.
God. Coming real soon.
I asked Will, because the first arc was not supposed to be connected to anything. It wasn't supposed to be a linear story or anything. Well, not linear. This isn't fucking linear. It wasn't supposed to be a story or anything. It's just supposed to be like little one-off side quests. I was like, I have this idea, and it would be more fun than just making like little side quests that don't fucking matter, other than just to get you stuff. And I was like, Will, should I go all out? Didn't say anything, like any of the details. I was like, should I just go all out? And he's like, yeah. So then we're here, and this is.
So what did not all out entail?
You guys just would have done like the Forest of Cats mission. Would have done the Beazle mission, and would have done something for Joe the asshole, his goblin friend, merchant.
Oh.
And just would have done those missions, got enough gear to like adventure elsewhere, and then just went off to somewhere.
Yeah, we would have started our like actual fucking plot line somewhere else.
Oh, like in another country or something?
Yeah, you guys would have just like dipped off to anywhere that you wanted to go, because I mean that's where it's headed inevitably, as you guys are going to explore these places we made together and stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking the dude who's like running for re-election. Where is he from?
Rafe?
Yeah.
He's from here.
So like he's from the city.
He's from the city. He is.
Who does he represent?
He represents, I believe, Fernosa.
What?
I might have said Entropica, but I think I meant Fernosa.
Oh, so that can happen? Like someone from a different district can represent another district?
Let's see. Hang on. Oh yeah, he's the Fernosan representative on the Quadrumvirate.
So he's trying to kick out the Fernosan representative, so there will be 2 Entropican ones?
You don't get the vibe that he's trying to kick out anybody. He is going straight to Sora. Like, he straight up said, like, I'm going to make Sora see the wrongs of her rule, basically. He wasn't like, I'm going to go and do something with the Quadrumvirate. It's just like, this is the perfect time for him to, like, show up and be like, the whole thing's bullshit.
The Quadrumvirate is bullshit?
Yeah, and, like, how she, like...
How she set it up?
Yeah, how, like, she set up the rule of this city to be anti-religion, is what he views.
Bro, I did not think we would be dealing with a religious zealot this early.
I know.
I'm scared, like real life and as Isaac.
It makes sense though that the Cronwall dude is like basically like a mobster.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God, yeah.
And I also...
It makes sense.
Sorry, I know
like,
David needs to say something, but I took it from your love of like mafia shit.
Yeah.
And like paying people off, because I was like, I love that. And then the fact that like Blint has this like tie to the Keyclose, and he's like a diehard Keyclose stan, like Cromwell's a diehard Keyclose stan.
Yeah.
And so like this would just play against Blint's like fresh
beliefs.
fresh beliefs, and then like you know him, Isaac, from like seeing him around, and you had that experience with the dudes like fuck you, Trina, or whatever, and then Glitch is like still so young and forming all these like things, so it's like seeing this as like a representation of like a form of evil that isn't so black and white.
Right.
But what did you have to say, David?
I'm just, okay, so like just for clarification, because I think that maybe I do understand, or maybe I just like lost something in translation. Is Cromwell, I thought Cromwell was like supporting this dude who was going for re-election. No, he's not.
He's just attending a soiree.
Because the guy's anti-religion. That's why he doesn't like him.
The guy, the Farinosian guy?
So he's not anti-religion.
We need like a flow chart.
Yeah, I fucked up. Apparently, I big monologue.
We need a Wikipedia for our characters.
He is simply going there because they'll all be there.
It's just a Rafe tournament event, and he's just going because everyone is going to be there.
All of the
Quadrumvirate,
all of the nobles, and Isaac knows of it because he would have been doing bard shit there. So like all of these people are there. Perfect fucking... It's Red Wedding. It's the Red Wedding. Like, it's the Joker fucking showing up and being like, I got ideas. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing something.
And we're Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's following us up on the roof right now. He's coming to hunt us down.
Cromwell is going just to, like, give his input to somebody, basically. Kind of, like, spread his ideas.
Everybody give me an insight check by what that...
Oh no, I'm not. I was just trying to.
No, give me an insight check. Well, this is going at the end of the episode because it needs to be said, so...
I got an 8 plus 1.
I got 18.
Be very funny if no one rolled well on this. And I just
Oh,
went, cool, we're ending the episode.
11.
11, 18, 12. You would gauge, and by way of me telling you, and I'm sure Blint would tell everybody retroactively, him giving his input, quote unquote, is him showing up and changing things by himself with like raw power.
So he's trying to like rig the system.
Like I said, you guys are watching like the finale of like years of him building up this like mob, basically.
Okay,
Oh.
so that makes me feel a lot more comfortable with the direction that this is going in. Not in like that I was uncomfortable about it before, but I was more like conflicted because I thought that it was like more of like a
Political thing.
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was like way more like subtle politics where it's like we needed like literal fucking like politicians who are backing us and like physical documents like showing his like shit. That's what I
It's so
thought it
funny.
was.
That's not yet. There will be a place you go, and that's like something.
Right.
But
I'm glad that this isn't
Yeah.
this because I fucking
I
hate
would
this guy.
no, I would not make it this. This guy is like very clearly like doing sus shit and like being a fuckhead.
I was so hesitant about all of it because I was just like, how the fuck are we gonna try to like conflict with this dude who like so clearly is like inlaid his fucking deception into the town. I was like so thrown off by all of it.
It's yeah, and I'm excited to see what happens. It's still so much up in the air. Like
Yeah, not in a bad way. I want to know.
No,
I
no,
thought
I
it was
know.
very interesting. I was just more like, I felt more like it was like a daunting situation where I was just like, how the fuck are we gonna deal with this?
I'm glad it feels daunting because I wanted it to feel like you have not a lot of control.
I so
even though-
badly wanted to pop off in that fucking.
I would have
room.
let you, but you would have probably died.
I wanted to kill him right then and there, like
Me too.
at the cost of my life.
I know. I mean, you could have. Yeah, I would have like let you guys pull up on those people, but I just, in good conscience, couldn't like. Try after the last week's episode. I couldn't just fucking try to kill you guys again. Like that would make me sad.
Also, I fought every urge, like David said, and fucking like Nate was thinking probably to not fight these dudes.
I hope I don't get any fucking hate on the like. Don't fucking at me on the internet. Don't tell me shit. Like I hope it's like he fucking made it so the bad guy left the room so they didn't fight, and then he came back so they didn't fight. It's like. Am I supposed to let my friends die again? Because I'm not gonna not kill them if they
No.
fucking do some dumb shit.
Bro, I guarantee. If people say that, that's like.
Well, we
That's
it
just
makes sense
inaccurate.
because we buttered them up.
Yeah,
If we didn't like smooth talk them and then it happened, it probably wouldn't make sense.
yeah.
Plus, like when I was talking, I was trying to antagonize, but like I was edging the antagonizing, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no, like,
It was
you gonna
no,
hit
it was
me?
fucking beautiful. Like I
You
because
gonna hit
it's
me?
this situation where in my you can watch like you probably watched my brain come up with these people. They were just dudes. Like I did not have shit. It was like they're here to be intimidating because he's supposed to be intimidating, and you guys are supposed to be like overwhelmed.
Dude. It also took a lot of me not to interrupt your monologue.
I'm
I
glad.
was like,
I
want to
was
say it.
I was
Literally,
just thinking.
dude.
I was like, thank God I'm fucking recording this. And this is like sociopath Mikey. I'm rising and becoming my truest form.
Yes.
No, was like, I'm so glad we're recording this, and they're obligated to not interrupt me because if this was a home game, you'd be like, fucking idiot. What do you
Dude.
think? Like, you fucking you a gold, oh.
Dude,
When
I wanted to rob that dude.
bro,
Facts, you should've-
when he brought out all the guards hiding behind the bookcases, I wanted to say like, ooh, intimidating.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you should've, yeah,
I held back because I was like, no, Mikey's on.
I feel like if that was our
Mikey's on a fucking roll.
old campaign, we would have fucked everyone up and tried
Yeah,
to like take
yeah.
some like steal shit.
Yeah.
We
also,
would have been like, "Fuck you," and just beat up
we would
all of
have
them.
we would have made Cromwell look like a baby. We would have dressed him up like a baby and wheeled him through town after we beat him.
I also the accent. I tried so fucking hard.
Dude,
I like that
you
whole
did such a
time.
good job.
You did
Dude,
good.
I'm surprised I got any words out because the whole time I was like, okay, like Irish, just
It
trying
came
so
out
fucking
really well.
hard.
You were saying like whenever you were saying like when you were like first or church.
I was gonna do the hard.
Nice.
Thank you so much. I was gonna do the hard Irish and say this, but this was gonna fuck me up because I knew you guys would laugh at it because I know you guys. I was gonna say Rafe Torman getting elected for the third time, but I knew you guys would be like turd. So I fucking knew it. So I was like, no, I can't go. I can't go hard fucking Irish and have like turd, and I thought you would be the whatever.
No,
It's funny how like those places don't exist, but the accents remain in like fantasy worlds. It's like
it's the thing
there
where
is
people,
no
like,
Ireland, but there is an Irish accent.
True. And the way I kind of think about it is like, you know, the elves are, you know, the fucking stereotypical
yeah.
British elf shit. But then, like, you know,
Because the elves are colonizers.
facts. I mean, that's the whole, this whole campaign. Sorry, what conservatives. It's all about fucking colonialism and
they're not
imperialism and like
Essentially.
in the fucking thing I say like it's the Ismundan way to stake one's claim, which i.e. take someone's fucking land.
Yeah.
So like that is like it's all about, and like you'll see as you go through, like this guy fucked up because this, and he wanted to fucking
It's very
hang hog over these people, and he's an idiot.
representative of America,
Oh, yeah.
especially like the religious corruption. And stuff.
Wait until you get to the big politics shit. I didn't want to dump big politics right away on this shit, but when you get into like the world politics, it's fucked.
I was trying to think of a joke that I could tell the guard, but I couldn't think of anything that would like. I was trying to be like some kind of like dad joke, like, so what do you get when you mix a elf and a blah blah blah, and then have a punchline. I couldn't think of one quick enough, but I was gonna try to do it to like butter up the guard.
We're going well past the fucking length of the episode.
We should have. I don't know if it's too late, but we should have like done a little blurb about like all of our experiences in D&D and then like our past campaign, because I think that would be cool to talk about.
That's what I want to do.
Like just talk
Downtime
casually.
episode 1. I wanted to, or even episode 0 of Downtime. Just like, here is our experience, because it's
Because
fucking
like I'm
crazy.
new, you guys aren't. Then we could talk about our old campaign.
So that was episode 4 of Quested. I'm so excited.
Holy shit.
It's heating up.
Anyone want to
Things-
fucking say something or plug something or yada yada?
Goose nipples.
Okay, good one.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no.
I have nothing else to say after that.
Yeah,
that was it.
That summed it up pretty much.
That was
I
fucking it. Hit the nail
I
on the
really
head.
got nothing else.
I'll plug the socials, I guess.
Yeah, we get to do that.
Oh, yeah.
We can finally
yeah,
plug the
true.
socials.
We are
True.
recording this so early.
Yeah, very, very, very
Yeah.
early.
So we are in the very early stages of, setting everything up for the podcast. But if you feel the need when you listen to this, go ahead and follow us on all of our socials. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. I think all of them are under Quested Pod, no space.
All lowercase. Or no, it's not all lowercase.
Most of them are like all lowercase, or I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, go follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We'll be posting on most of those fairly well. Hopefully, we will have already posted on them by the time you're hearing this.
Hell
But
yeah.
We should post that map on Instagram.
I think that's
Yes.
you're a
Dude,
fucking
that's
genius. That's
smart.
exactly what I will do.
That way people can reference
Damn,
it
I
or
can
just
cut
look
out
at
the
it.
entire part where I fucking awkwardly described the map.
Well, yeah, if people want to use it as reference or just look at
You
it
can still
casually.
keep the description.
I'll do an
in there,
editor's
right?
Yeah,
note.
you can-
Look at the fucking map on.
Yeah.
look
Hi.
at the frigging.
Look at the friggin' map. Oh, you're supporting me?
Go on our
Fuck
dude
you.
fucking Instagram and use the
I
map.
thought about doing some shit like that. Like, we could release like a player's guide to songs we want to play during our own moments.
That's
you could
cool.
say like,
Oh.
play this song at this timestamp, and
A little fucking like AR experience.
yeah,
That's
like
sick.
listen to them simultaneously, so we don't have to get copyright strike.
Because Will made
That's
an
true.
insane playlist. That's good as fuck.
I'm making a playlist.
But yeah, we have been Mikey Malikowski.
David Ramos.
William Rafter,
Nate English.
And we love you.
we love you so dearly.
We
I
love
love
you
you.
and we appreciate you for
And
who
We
you are.
love you.
And good night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.